welcome to the 222 Paranormal Podcast. I'm your host, Jen Shortridge and Joe Shortridge.
Hello.
Hello, my brother. How are you?
Good.
What's going on?
On the agenda this week.
Yes.
Brother-sister duo.
Yes.
Brother-sister.
Yes.
You don't hear that a lot.
We both have the love of the paranormal. We always liked mystery and intrigue and treasure hunting. So it was just a natural progression of when Joe had a podcast for his photography. In his photography studio, he had come to me and approached me and said, you know, you love to ghost hunt. You love all things paranormal. Why don't we put together a show and do a podcast and talk about your experiences and all things paranormal? And it was just a natural progression from his podcast into 222 Paranormal Podcast.
I had an experience with my best friend, and that's what kind of leapfrogged me into more of the life after death, paranormal stuff, ghost, spirit stuff. So it was just a natural progression to get into a paranormal podcast. And
the shows normally last between 30 and 45 minutes, so we try to keep it family friendly, so there's no explicit content in it. So it just makes it open for, you know, if there's some of the younger audience who want to listen to us, the parents don't have to worry that there's not a lot of cursing.
we try to have it fun. You know, I mean,
Yeah.
we try to have fun. We try to get people to laugh. It's no sticks in the mud, we say, because there are a lot of other podcasts that are kind of straightforward or NPR-ish, we say.
Yeah.
We're not like that. We want to have fun. We want to get people to laugh. We also want to get people to think.
We
And
definitely
that's-
want to highlight those groups and bring them to the forefront, because there may be people out there that aren't aware that there are groups in their area that could help them if they may be having trouble
And that's what
in their house or in their location.
when people ask me about our show and that, they're always like, are you guys investigators? We're like, no, we're the ones that talk about the investigators. And that's what I want to be. I don't want to be the people going out there and doing, we are talking about hosting some, but it's not going to be where, you know, we're not the type to have somebody call us and say, could you come and do an investigation?
Right.
If somebody calls us and says they want an investigation, we'll get a hold of one of the groups because that's their thing.
Right.
And we're here to talk about it. That's, you know, we're the conduit to get the word out, I guess, if that's what you want to say.
I think the ideal guest would be somebody who has a great knowledge of the topic that we're having, has had a tenure of investigating, or maybe has had maybe a leader in their field, written books, authors who are just knowledgeable in whatever topic it would be, whether it's, you know, ghost ships of the Great Lakes or Gibbs Bridge or, you know, going to Mansfield Reformatory. You know, somebody who's engaging and is a great storyteller, and just somebody who has that passion like we do to be able to reach people and tell stories.
And also, I want to get the local people on.
Yeah,
I want to
you
get the
know,
local
you don't
investigators
have
to
to-
tell us about their
I
stuff.
want, you know, I feel it's a show for the people. So, you know, I wouldn't mind having somebody come in who is just a person who has had a personal experience and
That's
just tell their
always great.
personal experience so
Good
other
stories.
people can relate to, you know, what they're going through.
So-
Versus somebody who's been in every haunted location.
Yeah,
you
that's
know.
true. You know,
Their stories are great too, but, you know, we're bringing a show to the masses, and able to do that, you have to have that one-on-one connection with somebody who's maybe going through something or just has a story they want to share.
new show comes out every Sunday at 2:22 p.m. Kind of set that on purpose, you know.
Right.
We're all over. Just look us up on the web. Our big ones are iTunes, Stitcher Radio, TuneIn, Spotify. There's
Blueberry.
Blueberry, and that I always tell people, look it up Blueberry, but it's spelt wrong because
Yeah.
for some reason they spell it wrong. And that's a good one to get on if you don't have iTunes or that. The two good ones are iTunes and Google Play. We're on Google Play, and we are in the works to get on iHeartRadio. We're working with them and a couple other places. But really, the best way is just get online, type in 222 Paranormal Podcast in your search, and look it up. But if you have iTunes, that's always the best one because You know, they come out. And if you subscribe to these locations, when our show comes out, they either automatically put it into your MP3 player or they'll notify you that a new show has come out.
Right. And you can always go to our Facebook page, 222 Paranormal Podcast. And we also have a website, 222paranormal.com.
Mm-hmm.
222 has special meaning. First of all, it's my birthday, and it's always been a lucky number for me. Anytime that we have, or I have something good that is flowing into my life, all of a sudden I will see that number in multiple and odd places randomly. And it also has an angel meaning behind it. So they say that if you see numbers in succession like 111, 222, or 333, that means that angels or your guardian angel is close to you.
We travel a lot, and I can't tell you how many times I walk up to the counter and the person gives me the key and it's room 222. It's just weird things like that happen, and
Interesting.
it's just... Yeah. I was really shocked how people are responding to us. They love it. There's a lot of people that are really excited about the show, and which kind of puts the pressure on us to keep growing and keep making it better, and that's what we want. We want people to get involved.
Finding new topics. I mean, everybody can talk about ghosts and ghost hunting in some of the most popular places, but there's so many other aspects and realms to it that we can bring to people and just open up their minds, or just entertain them for 30 or 40 minutes. Maybe they're doing laundry or working or riding in the car, and maybe we can just fill their day with a little bit of knowledge and entertainment.
Yeah. Because it's just different. It's opening, doing the show is, like you said, it's opened up more things for us, and our whole goal is to get people involved and give people knowledge of what's going on with the afterlife and paranormal, as far as we know. Right now we're sticking with the ghost hunting and the ghost paranormal investigation aspects of it, but we're going to expand into Bigfoot, UFOs, all that. And a few times that I intro the show, I say all things paranormal, and that's where we're going to end up. I mean, we're still going to stick with our roots of the ghost hunting and ghost and paranormal investigation, but we like to expand it out to a lot of things so that people get more information.
There's so many other topics in the field of paranormal. There's ley lines, vortexes, near-death experiences. And we want, as we're doing the show, we're learning ourselves. So it's opening up our minds to like different ideas and cultures and things that we are learning and that we can bring to the audience.
We're getting our calendar together for 2017. We're going to be all over the place.
All right, and finally, what do you want your listeners to know? What's the one thing you want them to know about you, your podcast, what they're going to find when they tune in?
The main thing is we're awesome. Yeah.